I'm about to drink a Laphroaig that was made before I was born. So how's your day going? So this is old Laphroaig, this is very old Laphroaig. This is not a readily available bottling. This is an antique bottle that I got on auction. And I was originally going to do a side-by-side comparison, and I realised that's a dumb idea, because that's... The problem with peated whiskies is the minute you drink peated whiskey, any other flavour nuances just kind of go out of the window, and that includes with other peated whiskies. So a comparison's kind of besides the point. So I thought, well, I've got it, and I need to drink it. I'm like medically no, I'm exaggerating, but there's a reason why I was able to actually afford this, because normally a Laphroaig 10, sample or otherwise, from the 80s, you're going to be shelling out a fair bit of money. I did not do that, and there's one very good reason for that. This has not been stored very well, and over years, I was going to say over the time, and then I tried to say over the years, but defaulted to over years. Nailing that sentence structure. There's been some evaporation. You can tell because the bottle is no longer full. So this will no longer be 40%. It'll be lower than that. So there's not even a technically about it. This is not whiskey in here anymore because the ABV will be lower. However, this is, certainly on the budget that I have, going to be the closest that I'm going to be able to get to trying what Laphroaig was like from the 80s. Is it going to be a perfect representation? No, absolutely not. To be fair, a perfectly kept bottle would not be perfect either, because there's things like old bottle effect and stuff like that that are going to influence the final flavour. So only people that have a perfect memory and were alive in the 80s and remember drinking a Laphroaig back then will be able to actually tell you precisely what it's like. For people like me, this is the best we're going to manage. I mean, it was this or a mortgage, so, you know, I made my decision and I stick by it. Oops, it's open now. Any signs of disease? No, but the cap is peeling away. That's... Huh. Well, that's... How's the... Well, the seal on the inside's fine at least, so that's something. So we're not talking about a load of plastic leaching into it, so that's good. Interesting. Okay, let's get it into a glass. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I could make a really clickbaity title, couldn't I? It's like, is this poison? Am I, you know... I don't know, I just feel like I've got a tiny bit more respect for you guys as an audience than that. Not much, but just a little bit, you know. Am I ingratiating myself to folk yet? Maybe I should do a let's play or something, or react to... Anyway, whiskey. So, for the nostrils we have... It's Laphroaig gin, but not as we know it. There's a very, very strong papaya scent to this. Yeah, like really like tropical fruity kind of a aroma. The peat is broadly absent, which is concerning. I'm a little bit worried I might be drinking poison, actually. Well, I mean, I've not gotten that far yet, but... Peaches, mango, papaya, tiny little cough of smoke. Yeah, I think the phenols have left the building with the angels. Those angels, the chain smokers, you got to watch out for them. You know, I was looking forward to this, and now I'm a little more apprehensive, actually. Am I building suspense yet? Okay, well, it is as it is. I'm not going to add any water to this because there's no point. I'm trying to eke out. Just resetting my palate. I'm not just, you know, I'm not just some kind of wrist sniffer. It's a super tropical scent, like properly tropical aroma. Yeah, and the smoke is broadly absent. So this is going to be interesting. It's probably going to be people... Do you know what? Am I doing a dumb thing? Let me know down below. There's going to be a lot of insults and slander downstairs now, isn't there? I'm used to it. Ugh. Again, mango, which... odd. Just double check there's not like a dead animal floating in this or something. No, it's perfectly fine. That's weird, man. Peaches, apricot, mango, rice pudding. No smoke. I'm not even mucking around. No smoke. I think I might have to revise my earlier statement and say this is not going to be the best Laphroaig 10 out there. This is an outwardly quite heavily diminished Laphroaig 10, because even... I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys, and say Laphroaig 10 in the 80s was still smoky. And this isn't. Like, not even a little bit. There's nothing that's ringing alarm bells in my head. There's nothing where like I've sipped it and be like, oh, that ain't right. But a big part of its soul is missing. And it's unusual that once that's gone, you get these really fruity flavours. Which is interesting. Am I a little bit worried I've just drank poison? Yeah. But hey, time will tell. So, yeah, that's everything I have to say on that, because I don't know what else there is to say about it, really. That was an interesting experiment, and am I glad I did it? Time will tell. Let me know down below, have you tried any old Laphroaig? Or actually, what are your thoughts on Laphroaig? Do you have a favourite Laphroaig? Laphroaig. Law's nice, isn't it? Thumb this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you... Actually, subscribe if you like the idea of somebody drinking vintage bottles of whiskey, because I've got a lot of miniatures on here. Like, oh, let's just get a quick example. Here's a Linkwood from the 70s. That's exciting, isn't it? What else have we got here? Here's a Connemara from the 80s. That's an Irish peated. We've done White Mackay Special Reserve. White Mackay used to actually be quite nice, and now it's not. Sorry, White Mackay. Not sorry. Yeah, this was good. I dug that. Yeah, there's loads. I've got loads, and I need to get through it. So it'd be nice to see some people that would like to see some vintage whiskey, because I have a lot to get through, and I need encouraging. Do I, though?